What's up guys, Dragonfly Mike. Today I'm going to be talking about the gold Geometry HMD. Before I get into the video, I do want to say I'm going to use terms like safe, and that's why I had the warning before the video. Smoking is not healthy for you. What I mean by safe is it's not going to be introducing a new or outside material that can make these sessions more harmful. With that said, let's take a closer look at this HMD. So here's a closer look at the Geometry Gold HMD. It has the nice geometry written on it inside and then the bottom. As you can see, there are some black spots on it, but this is when I want to talk about the titanium nitride on it. This HMD is coated in that titanium nitride, and that is a very interesting choice for many reasons that I'll go over later. But one of the things about that is they said it's going to prevent tobacco from sticking onto here. Now, when I used this, I did have that nice puck that, sat flat and I was able to tap it off. And while you see some black spots, they were actually much worse. And because this is titanium, I was able to take a stainless steel scrubby and really get in there. Like I was using just about all my strength, and this has 0 scratches to it. And there's some slight discoloration. And just so you can see the size of this, while this is more open than a 1+3, they are actually the same size. Now, I want to talk about that titanium nitride a little bit more. Titanium nitride is used in the medical field extensively. If you see people that have had bone grafts, or if they have they needed jaw surgery and they needed to have some bone replaced, a lot of times they use the alloy titanium nitride. It is considered biocompatible, meaning it is inert in our system, our immune system, the chemicals in our body and all that kind of stuff doesn't really break down or attack titanium. Not only that, it's considered hypoallergenic. So those that have metal allergies to something like nickel are far less likely to have any type of reaction from titanium nitride. Now, another really interesting aspect to titanium nitride is 2 things. One, it is not an inexpensive material. It is actually a relatively expensive material to work with. So it's a little bit surprising that I see an HMD that has titanium nitride, because compared to aluminum or stainless steel, it's expensive. The other thing is titanium is very heat resistant. And the reason that's so interesting is because we want things to heat up. And what I noticed about this HMD is, for me, when using something like the 1+3, about 10 minutes after I put the coals on, I reach that pinnacle of flavor and experience. And that can last anywhere between 60 to 75 minutes. Really depends on many other factors. With this HMD, I noticed I don't really get there till about 15 or 20 minutes. And that can actually be a really big positive if you don't smoke as hot for me, because you can use more charcoal, have a session last longer because you have more charcoal to use, but you don't necessarily reach those really high temperatures when you remove the coals. Not only that, because it's so heat resistant, this is less susceptible to extreme temperature changes, so you kind of get more of a steady line. I normally don't reach out to companies and ask for stuff. I did for this just because of that titanium nitride. It is not a material that you see used in HMDs very often. And one of the main reasons to that has nothing to do with how it performs or anything like that. It's just a really expensive process. Now, they did save some money. The unpackaging is really not all that fancy. It's nice. It's not bad by any means. It just comes in here, and it is actually wrapped in like a little paper or something. But with this being coated in titanium, honestly, I could chuck this out of a window and it's probably still going to look really nice. Even after cleaning this for the next 10 years, I really do think this HMD is still going to look as nice as it does today. When it comes to if I actually like the HMD, I'm not sure yet. I've spent time with it and I have enjoyed the sessions that I've had. I was more interested in just how titanium performs in general when it comes to this HMD. So I do need to spend more time with this, but this is a really interesting HMD. It is pretty expensive, and that's a reflection of the titanium that's used in this. But I think that's all I got, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.